Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this green shaded right triangle CDO, fully confined in a quarter circle with a center O, as you can see in this given diagram, such that this segment CD equals to this segment OD. And furthermore, this horizontal segment AD length is 2 units. And now our task is to calculate the area of this green shaded triangle. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step. Let's focus on this quarter circle. We know this OC is the radius of this quarter circle. I'm going to label this radius as X. And moreover, this AO is the radius as well. So this is going to be X as well. And now we know that this tiny segment AD length is 2. So therefore, this segment OD length has got to be X minus 2. And now we know that this segment CD length equals to this segment OD. And this is X minus 2. So therefore, this has got to be X minus 2 as well. And now we are going to focus on this right triangle CDO. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean Theorem on this triangle to solve for X value. And here's our Pythagorean Theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is x, whereas our two other legs are x minus 2 and x minus 2 as well. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this formula. So we got x minus 2 whole square plus likewise x minus 2 whole square equals to x square. And now let's recall this famous identity. A minus b whole square could be written as a square minus 2 times ab plus b square. We are going to apply this identity on these two binomials. So therefore we could write x square minus 4 times x plus 4 plus likewise x square minus 4 x plus 4 is equal to x square. And now we could see this x square, and x square is gone. And now let's combine the like terms. So we are going to get x square minus 8 times x plus 8 is going to be equal to 0. So thus we are ended up with this quadratic equation x square minus 8x plus 8 equal to 0, and we are going to solve it for x by using the quadratic formula. And here's the quadratic formula that we will be using to solve for x. And here our coefficient a equals to 1, b equals to negative 8, and the constant c is positive 8. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this quadratic formula. So we got x equal to minus, and b value is negative 8 plus r minus the square root of negative 8 square minus 4 times a is 1, c is 8, all over 2 times a is 1. Let's simplify. So x is going to be equal to positive 8 plus r minus the square root of 64 minus 32 all over 2. And now let's focus on this square root of 64 minus 32 is going to give us simply the square root of 32. And that could be broken down to 16 times 2. And that is going to give us square root of 16 times square root of 2. That's going to be equal to 4 times square root of 2. So therefore, this whole thing is simplified as 4 times square root of 2. So therefore, we could write x equals to 8, and I'm going to divide this one by 2 plus r minus this whole thing is 4 times square root of 2 divided by 2 as well. So therefore x could be written as, if we simplify, 4 plus r minus 2 times the square root of 2. And now we are going to split x value on the basis of these positive and negative signs. So therefore x value could be 4 plus 2 times square root of 2, and the other value could be x equals to 4 minus 2 times square root of 2. And now we can see this x value, 4 minus 2 times square root of 2, is not feasible. So therefore we are going to reject this value, and we are going to accept x equal to 4 plus 2 times square root of 2. So thus our radius x value turns out to be 4 plus 2 times square root of 2. So therefore this side OD length is going to be x minus 2, and our x value is 4 plus 2 times square root of 2, and then I'm going to subtract 2 from here. And if we simplify, that is going to give us 2 plus 2 times square root of 2. So therefore we could write 2 plus 2 times square root of 2. And now I'm going to factor 2 outside. So this is going to give us 2 times 1 plus square root of 2. So thus this side OD length turns out to be 2 times 1 plus square root of 2. And since this side length equal to this side length, so therefore this CD side length is going to be 2 times 1 plus square root of 2 as well. And here's our final step. Now we are going to calculate the area of this green shaded triangle CDO. And now let's recall the area of triangle formula. Area is always equal to a half times base times the height of the triangle. And in our case, the base of this triangle is 2 times 1 plus square root of 2. And likewise, the height is 2 times 1 plus square root of 2 as well. So therefore, this green shaded triangle area is going to be a half times our base is 2 times 1 plus square root of 2. And likewise, 2 times 1 plus square root of 2 as well. And here we can see 1 divided by 2, and 2 is gone. So therefore we could write 2 outside, and then times 1 plus square root of 2 whole square if we multiply these two factors. And now let's recall another identity. A plus b whole square could be written as a square plus 2 times ab plus b square. And we are going to apply this identity on this binomial. So therefore we could write this one as 2 times 1 plus 2 times square root of 2 plus 2. Let's go ahead and simplify and combine the like terms inside this parentheses. That is going to be 3 plus 2 times the square root of 2. And now I am going to distribute. So that is going to give us 6 plus 4 times square root of 2 square units, the area of this green shaded triangle. So thus the area of this green shaded triangle turns out to be 6 plus 4 times square root of 2 square units. And in terms of decimal, this is going to be approximately equal to 11.66 square units as well. So therefore the area of this green shaded triangle is going to be 6 plus 4 times square root of 2 square units. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.